Guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Judy. So there is this family of six living in one bedroom apartment who caught the attention of almost everyone on social media, and they are really trending. And this family finally gave the first public response, and people reacted differently. Let me show you the reactions.
As you can read in the caption above, we're a family of 6 going on 7 living in a one-bedroom apartment. As the kids grow older, that means we constantly have to adapt our environment to give them more means for privacy and extra space. When outside our environment appears cluttered, disorganized, what have you. But quite frankly, after making do for nearly 3 years now, I have nothing but a grateful spirit for the roof over our head.
The reality is she had 2 children. He had a son.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the resilient Jeekins, actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor. I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in, that man that everybody's saying they have 2 loving parents walked out of his son's life when he was 2. Okay, hasn't seen his son since he was 5, and that's because I reached out to him to come to his kindergarten graduation, and at the time he only had one child, which was the little black boy you guys see in his videos. That's my oldest's little brother. Now my oldest, who's at the top because he will be 12, doesn't even know he has 2 other siblings. So no, they didn't meet when he had one child. He probably has more. He hasn't paid child support, but he has a PS5. I feel bad for those kids. I literally feel bad for my child's siblings, sad to say, that they have to sleep on the floor, and that man has not changed. And it's disrespectful, mind you, my child's name is being changed. I'm at work, but I keep seeing this shit, and it makes my blood boil. My son doesn't have to worry about anything. He's in a loving home. He has grandparents. He has his aunties, his uncles, close family members that are surrounded. My son is loved, and he knows he's loved. And I'm so glad I kept my son out of that situation, because I never not wanted my son to not know his dad. And he's asked, and I've tried. I have receipts. I've tried to get him to be a part. Even his son asked, Mommy, I just want to know my dad. Why can't I see my dad? Mind y'all, when that happened, I reached out to him. He read the message, never replied. So I had to put my son in counseling just because I knew it was bothering him, and there was nothing that I could say that was going to help him. I just told him, your dad made choices, and he chose to make those choices. It has nothing to do with you. So for people that are saying like, oh, they're in a 1-bedroom apartment there with 2 loving parents. No, that's not love. You don't put your kids on the floor. You sacrifice for your kids. You don't put your kids on the floor. His priorities were messed up, and that's why we never worked the fuck out. That's why we didn't work out. Because his priorities, as you guys can see, are all messed up. And now you're going viral. For what? And then you continue to make more babies, and you couldn't even take care of the first one that you had. He don't even know you, but he wanted to know you. You don't even know how great of a kid you got. And I'm so blessed that he doesn't have to worry about being in that situation. He would never have to be there. But what I am sad for is he's never going to know his siblings. And the way Portland is so small, no telling if he would ever run into his siblings when he gets older and not even know it. I have to protect my baby, y'all. I can't even let him see this. He don't have no phone, but I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that can, and he'll see it. So now I have to kind of keep him at bay and let him know myself. But yeah, Andrew, I hope you showed up to your court case for your child support. That was on October 2nd. It is October 29th. See, she said in her live earlier that God has been blessing them. No, baby. God ain't blessing you. Andrew's karma is about to do a 360. And while the Oregon's been looking for you, Andrew Alexander Jenkins, all the shit you've been doing, literally all the shit you've been doing, is going to come back tenfold. Your dad, bless his soul, that he ain't here to see this. You're an embarrassment. I'm sick. But I have the most beautiful son. And he would never be nothing like you. Ever. He has a heart of gold. He's a leader. Do you hear me? My son gets compliments about how he is. He's bright. Oh, he's bright. But that last name that my son is carrying is coming off. Off. You've hurt my son in ways that I can't explain. And he may not show it, but I know sometimes it bothers him. So what I'm going to do is protect my baby. But what I do know, what I really do know, is the 12 years you've been running, no matter if you got clean or not, no matter if you got clean or not, you're still doing the same bullshit. Same bullshit. 12 years. My baby be 12. And you're still on the same bullshit. And every time, and it's not something that I want to fucking know. Nothing that I want to know. Nothing. You're an embarrassment. She's an embarrassment. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what people are saying. It's an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed. And if you could sleep at night knowing that your kids sleep on that floor and you're able to just be up in a room decked out with a PS5 and you don't even take care of your first child and you think you about to be blessed. Oh no. God don't work like that. God don't work like that. Not the God I serve. Not who I talk to. Not who's protecting me. Not who's been protecting my child. So yeah, keep thinking that they're in a house with two loving parents. No, they're in a house with two selfish parents who don't care about their upbringing and live nasty. And that's why my son was never around. And I'm so glad. And I'm so glad I'm raising a well-mannered young man with the help of my family and my husband. So Resilient Jenkins, keep thinking you're about to be blessed. Because shit's about to hit the fan for you, Andrew. For you. Because I sent it to the...
Have you guys seen the update on that family of 6 about to be 7 living in the 1-bedroom apartment? She just posted that she didn't know about the first baby mama. And if you didn't know, the first baby mama posted on TikTok, and he's like the guy, the dad, whatever he is, he's like back on child support for his first kid. And apparently that little live that they did, he was talking about how he didn't want a W-2 job, and people were saying it's because of the child support. Well, apparently the girl he's with now didn't know about the first baby mama. I just seen her post on here begging people for money. She was saying that she only made $2,000 on Facebook Reels, and that it doesn't pay out until next month, but she has money for the rent and she just needs the deposit money or something. I don't know. I don't really care either. I'm just letting you know that she's leaving him, apparently. But something in me is like, they're scammers. Like, is this a scam? Is this to get out of the trouble that he's in because the first baby mama started exposing him? Let me know what you guys think.
Andrew, come here, sir. Come here, sir. You mean to tell me? Ain't no motherfucking way you mean to tell me that you didn't abandon your first child, not paying no child support, but you got your other kids over there laying at the front door, on the floor, in that filthy ass apartment while you sitting up in there with your Xbox? Andrew, you done gave Arlita only 5 cents in child support? Is that why you on the line talking about you ain't getting no job and you ain't going back to night shift? Sir, get your ass to the front of the line and explain yourself, because we need to understand why you out here making more babies and not taking care of the ones that you already got. Look, this is supposed to be my divorce page. I ain't nobody over here supposed to be talking about no deadbeat baby daddy, because I got me a deadbeat baby daddy right now that don't want to send no child support, but over there taking care of 3 of his step kids in a trailer park. We ain't gonna get on that. We talk about Andrew. Andrew, come to the front of the line, Andrew. I want to know why you ain't gave Arlita no money for your son. That's what I want to know. And let me tell you something. The fact that you over there making more kids, and then you sleeping up in the main bedroom with a bed and a PS5 with 1 car, and won't work a W-2 job. The man said, well, I give money. You don't give money if your shit being garnished. That's not giving money. Giving money is going to the 7-Eleven or the child support office and putting your money in the child support ATM. You didn't know they had one of them, Andrew? Because you ain't paid no money since you gave your 5 cents in 2017. It's 2024. I need to know something, Andrew. Come to the front of the line and talk to a sister, because we need to know. We need to know. We are invested. Y'all want to be on here and be content creators? We content creators too, and we want to know what is going on. And why you over there running your mouth saying your son's name all on the line? He don't want to be at school being drugged through the mud. Don't you know kids got TikTok? Don't be using your son's name up on this app. Don't do that. Mama didn't say his name. You don't even have the audacity to say his name because you ain't seen him in 10 years. But you over there making mo kids. Andrew, get to the front of the line and tell us what's going on. What's the tea? What's the tea? I don't even want to know what Stephanie got to say, because Stephanie don't know what's going on. Okay? Stephanie's too busy trying to clean the damn kitty litter box and ain't got no bunk beds up. I see all that shit being delivered from the Amazon. Oh, y'all got my blood pressure up. I don't even got blood pressure, but baby, you got my blood pressure up. I've seen all them packages being delivered from the Amazon wish list. I didn't see one bunk bed. Where the bunk beds at? Y'all need to have them bunk beds delivered ASAP from the Amazon wish list, because I went on the Amazon wish list and everything has already been purchased. So where are the bunk beds, and why haven't y'all put them up in the room and moved your room to the living room? Andrew, come to the front. We need some answers here, sir.
This Resilient Jenkins stuff is getting so dang on messy, okay? It's bad enough they got these kids sleeping on the floor in the kitchen and in the living room while they in there in the bed with a PS5. But come to find out, he got a baby by somebody else, an older child that's 12 years old that doesn't live in the Resilient Jenkins household that he does not take care of. The mother of his first son, her name is Nails by Arlita on here. I'll try to tag it in my description somewhere. And y'all got the nerve to be sending them stuff on their Amazon wish list after he's refusing to go to work and he's refusing to take care of his children. Child, he wouldn't be getting none of my money talking about he don't want to go to work. She carrying that man's baby right now, realizing that it is not probably about to get no better because he do not plan on getting a job and taking care of them no time soon. He's cool with living the way that they're living. And if she think their relationship is going to be blessed, honey, I am so sorry to say that neglecting his first son and not taking care of his responsibilities with him is going to swing right back around and it's going to get him. And when it gets him, if he's with you, you're going to be there just by default.
Well, it's not.
I guess a public response, kind of.
Yeah, our public response.
Cool. What should we address first?
Let's address the child support thing.
Child support. Okay. The child support and child. I have the one other child, Anthony. I've been paying child support via garnishments ever since I can remember. I worked at W-2 since I was 18, 19. Worked nights, multiple jobs, never made above 22 an hour.
Work jobs that worked your body to the bone and...
Yeah, I worked retail, I worked overnight, I worked at Home Depot. Where else did I work? I worked at Jackson's, I worked at Grocery Outlet. I pumped gas, I pumped gas, I did HVAC for a year. And even HVAC, people say, oh, HVAC, you pay. Hey, I was there for a year doing the most work, coming on the weekends to do scrap metal, and then going to Jackson's, and I only got a $4 raise after a year. And people got an $8 raise, making 32 plus, and they sat me at 24.
Now, the HVAC company, that's a whole other story in and of itself because he drove all over the place for that company. He was the one working the hardest for that company, and yet they would not increase his pay. They increased the pay of 3 of the other employees while he was working there.
Anything. It's what my workload didn't equal out what I felt to what I was getting paid, deserved to get paid, especially how fast I was picking things up and how hard I was working. And there wasn't any complaints. The complaint was, oh, you're requesting too many days off. Yes, because I want more money, so I'm trying to find other ways to make money. And then I went back to Jackson's. Full time and worked days and nights, 60 hours plus, and tried to make sure I washed every window, tried to do every little detail to get any kind of tips.
This man has done everything he can to provide.
The child support thing, I don't know what to tell anybody. I've been paying for years via garnishment. They've taken out 9-10 grand from taxes, and I let them. I didn't fight any of it. If the other party hasn't received it, that is not on me. I don't have any of that money. I think I owe $6,000 is all I owe, which most of that got taken care of last year, and everything else is via garnishment, except for now because I haven't gotten. I guess except for now, I'm 4 or 5 months behind. Things happen. It's not like I don't know about it.
Want to know
What
why?
else? What else? How?
They want to know why you're not involved in his life.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
I don't need to explain why. I don't need to explain everything. I can't explain everything.
And that's the thing, it's not their life for us to explain. It's our life, it's our perspective, it's what we've been through.
Well, people are gonna judge regardless.
And that's fine.
I know. I've been judged all my life. I'm just letting them know they think the child support's one thing, and this is if they believe people are gonna believe one side or the other. That's entirely up to whoever watches or listens to this. And same with the job thing. I've worked and people think, oh, you never blah blah blah. I've worked. I always work, and I hate not working, but I hate also not getting paid for my time or for my worth. And people say, oh, you don't know your worth. Of course I know my worth. Everybody should know their worth.
Hence why we're no longer.
I've done plenty of jobs in my lifetime that I feel like I should get paid a certain amount. What else are we addressing? The destructiveness.
Yeah, there's
a speculation going around that we bought, quote unquote, bought foam toppers for our kids. They had frames, they had mattresses, sheets, pillows, the works, even little drapes on their
princess tapestries.
Yeah, they hung on everything and bent everything and broke it and tore it down, and
kids are destructive. They're especially our two girls.
They bent the hell out of the metal frames and all that, making it more or less a hazard. So we had to remove it from the house, and then they tore up their sheets and all bed covers and all that. And if you guys don't know, when anybody orders a bed is a giant piece of foam. When you go on to order a bed, it says foam mattress or memory foam with the pillow topper. It's all foam. If you guys didn't know, it's just I thought that was common knowledge, but I guess that's something that you guys know now.
There's this impression that I don't want better for the children, which doesn't make any sense to me. That's all I want is better for our kids. More space, more opportunity. And you'd say, oh, she's been posting about this for 3 years, and for 3 years I've been doing my absolute best to try to make something happen. And I did too. I worked W-2 jobs for a long time, and I'm not gonna justify the reason that being home with my kids, it's either I pay someone to watch my kids and raise them a way that I don't agree with, or I stay home and raise my kids and get to watch them grow and become their people. And that's the choice that I would rather have.
Oh, and of course, people think I want to stay in a one bedroom.
That's
no.
what I'm saying. They think we want to stay.
They think we want to stay in one
here.
bedroom. Things have increasingly got more expensive over the years.
Mm-hmm.
My rent has gone up.
It's gone up $300 since we got together.
Yeah, because it was what, $950.
Yeah.
People are going to judge me and have always judged me. All my life. That's nothing new to me. That's nothing new to me. All I know is I'm trying to do the best with what I got. How I'm trying to do the best with what I have and how I know best. And people say, yes, get a W-2. I would love to get a W-2 that paid me decent enough. But getting a W-2 at 18...
Why does it just got to be about the pay? Why does nobody consider the health aspect? That most of these W-2 jobs are sucking the life out of you. Why doesn't that matter?
Oh, because they don't... they don't care. It's not, and I get it. It's not about me. It's about my kids. But also, I can't.
Well, you don't want to be here for your kids.
That's the thing. I want to be here for my kids, and I don't want a job to suck the life out of me. So I'm coming home. I'm going to work hating my job, and I'm hating my life because my job is sucking the life out of me. That's how Jackson's was. Jackson's was okay, but it was
If we had worked at Jackson's, we will be stuck here the rest of the kids' lives. We made the decisions we made to get out of here.
Yeah,
business.
I guess here's the other thing. They'll probably say, get a second job. I've had second job, and this is why I am pre-diabetic and on heart medication. Because I've had a heart attack and went to AFib, and I'm on heart pressure medication. Not making an excuse, but I overworked myself and didn't eat and didn't sleep and didn't eat and didn't sleep to make sure bills were getting paid. It's not like I wasn't. I would like a job that's one job. If I were to have a W-2, one job that pays well. I don't want 2, 3 jobs. That's not fair. I know that life ain't fair.
I think this family really need to check the health of their babies so much. Like, I'm just so much concerned of where the kids are sleeping. I'm not judging because I know how the situation is, but following the public response they gave, oh my god, women, we need to wake up. So thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section because I don't wanna judge this family. Until next time, it's a bye bye for now.